tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you, but do you, but do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's come to the precious, wonderful moment. These two very loved people in your life. If you're able to, could you please stand? same as the boys then. Well, good afternoon once again, and the warmest of welcomes to this amazing, this precious moment in Lorne and Gary's life when, clearly, going by the outfits, they're about to make their vows together. What do you think? I think that's an I do from then. Yeah. Okay. Well, a special thank you to all of you just for being here and for offering them the best gift, I believe, that you can give anyone in this most amazing moment, and that's just your simple presence. And I know you're going to have a wonderful day together today. There's a lot of planning, a lot of thought have gone into making this just perfect. So you've all got a great responsibility to really enjoy yourselves. And I know weddings always make us think of the people that would have wanted to be here, people who couldn't maybe travel, but also, you know, who are no longer with us, but someone who was hoping to get here today, but she couldn't make it because she's in the hospital, is Gran Kay. So I want you all to give a big round of applause to her to get better. My name's Jerry Douglas Scott, and I'm a celebrant of an organisation called Celebrate People, and that's all we do is celebrate people at the very happiest times in their lives, and you probably know about the sad times too. But I'm also a chaplain at Ayrshire Hospice, so everything today goes towards supporting that work that we're doing. Now, I did ask Gary and Lorne to tell me, so why this kind of ceremony? And they told me a few things that I think you'll enjoy. I did tell them it was 2.5 hours long because you wrote it. These are all their words, actually. They've put together this ceremony themselves, so it means a great deal. Everything does. So in case you don't know all the ins and outs, they met through mutual friends 12 years ago on 24th of August 2007. It's obviously emblazoned in someone's brain. And it took 9 years? Yeah, 9 years for Gary to decide, as she said, or they said, to put a ring on Lauren's finger. Because, and there was a very, 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 very good reason for that. He wanted to know that if he could live with her first. It's always very advisable. It did take 9 years right enough to work that out. You proposed in New York City, 18th of August, 16, and they went on holiday with Lauren's family. Gary chose to get down on one knee just before getting on a helicopter flight over the city. Lauren cried for days, not because of the helicopter flight, but because of just how touching, how wonderful the proposal was. So I think there's no surprises, although you told me you haven't really cried much today. Everybody else, all them, see all them in the dresses? They've been crying all day. The makeup's done you well then, you're fine. So I just want today to be special and very personal, and that's what it definitely is. They love travelling, you probably guessed already. They love eating out, they love socialising, and they love sport, and you probably know that Lauren is by far the better gambler of the two. They just told me they're meant to be, and they don't want to ever imagine life without one another. So they wanted this kind of ceremony, a humanist, a Celebrate People one, because they wanted it to be as personal and unique to them as possible. Just like the rest of the day, they wanted to be relaxed and fun and special. They told me today, for them, this is about commitment, this is about togetherness, and very much about all of you, their family and their friends, their loved ones. This was news to me. I'd completely forgotten this, that this kind of marriage is only legal in 8 countries in the world, so it does make it even more unique and special, which is lovely. They felt that this kind of ceremony, a humanist one, is about everything that unites us, and what more unites us than love. The fact that each one of us are the same under the skin, and that each of our lives are defined and guided by kindness and compassion and reason. Now, if that was a lecture in humanism, it was Lauren and Gary's. And I thought it just meant so much that they've given us a great deal of thought. For them, this whole ceremony, this whole day, is about their love, their dreams, their hopes for their future together, and their promises to each other. So I ask every single couple that I marry, it's my total privilege to ask, what does love and marriage mean to you? In this day and age, people are getting married every day, hundreds, thousands of them in Scotland this year. What does it mean to you two? And every time I ask someone, a couple, I get a completely different answer. Maybe that's the truth then. It just means something different to every single couple. And Lauren and Gary told me that for them, this is about someone you can trust, someone you can talk to, someone who celebrates your wins and grieves your losses, someone who will forgive you, someone who will show up, no questions asked, and walk with you through every unexpected twist and turn that life throws your way. That's what marriage means to Lauren and Gary. This is what they're promising to each other right now in this moment. They said today is about togetherness. It's about celebrating the future, sharing their life together whilst making memories along the way. This is one of their big memories. This is a milestone. It's about compromise and showing up no matter what. So here they are, standing together, facing each other, facing the world, whilst allowing each other an atmosphere in which they can grow. Their words. Marriage to them is not only marrying the right partner, this is lovely, but being the right partner and discovering what marriage can be at its best. The little things are the big things. And those of you who have been married for a short time or a long time, I'm sure you'll have a lot to add to that yourselves. Told me that they're under no illusions that married life will be testing and trying, that the relationship could be strained in so many ways, but they liken that comparison of their future married life to that of a lotus flower. I don't know if you can picture a lotus flower and how it opens. The lotus flower is the most beautiful flower, whose petals open one by one, but it'll only grow in mud. In order to grow and gain wisdom, first you must have the mud, the obstacles of life, and even its suffering, and the mud that speaks of common ground that humans share, that we all share, no matter what our stations in life, whether we have it all or whether we have nothing. They told me that they believe that each wee argument or obstacle or loss that life might throw their way, they're determined to come out stronger on the other side. All of those amazing words, the spaces between the words, all that love, all that commitment deserves a giant round of applause. And I'd like to ask Karen to come forward. She is. She's written a secret poem. Where are you? Yes, Lauren and Gary haven't heard it, any of it. So let's enlighten them.
This is just to sum up Lauren and Gary's life together so far. Marriage is an exciting journey and not just the destination. It goes far beyond this wedding and family celebration. It's just the beginning of a path that you'll both travel together, with obstacles to overcome and possible storms to weather. It's sticking together through thick and thin, never giving up on each other. It's founded in love, which grows every day, to create a bond like no other. They say we're all born as jigsaws, but missing a special piece. And I think it's plain for us all to see you complete each other's masterpiece. So my job is to tell the story of how we came to be here today, how G and wee Lal become Mr. and Mrs. and the many memories along the way. The start of this beautiful romance was way back in 2007. I think they both knew from an early stage they could be a match made in heaven. After 6 years, they both felt it was time to take their relationship further. Spending time together was always great fun, but could they actually live with each other? Lauren's grandparents' house was up for sale, and it felt like the perfect place. They couldn't wait to make it their own, transforming it to a lovely modern space. Before long, they decided to start a family, but of the funny kind. A cat named Gatsby and Luna the dog were what they both had in mind. The cat and dog are best buddies, at least for most of the day. G keeps us updated in Snapchat how they entertain each other and play. Lal and G have enjoyed many holidays together. They love spending their time in the sun. So many memories to cherish, but I need to focus on just one. August 2016 saw the holiday of a lifetime, with Lauren not knowing what was in store. To her, it was special family time, but to Gary, it was so much more. In New York City, he got down on one knee and asked us to always be his. A helicopter waiting to show them the sights. What a hopeless romantic he is. In floods of tears and heart pounding, Lauren's obvious answer was yes. She would finally get to plan her own big day and start her quest to find the dress. On returning home, they wasted no time to begin their search for the perfect venue. And what a wonderful choice they've made. Let's look at that spectacular view. The countdown was on, 2 years to prepare, to look forward to their special day. So much thought, hard work and time to be spent to ensure it's perfect in every way. But first came the most important part, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Friends and family would come together to plan where the stag and hen do's would be. Wee Lal's bride tribe were Manchester bound for a weekend of comedy and fun. Caricatures, posh food, football and bets, and 2 butlers with peachy bums. The girls from work planned a night of their own, off to the bingo with their hen do attire. Although we did have some winners amongst us, unfortunately not quite enough to retire. Newcastle was the chosen stag destination. Get the groom drunk and disorderly was the plan, and a day of paintballing, reliving their youth, pretending to be Action Man. The boys also tried their hands at some gambling and hit the casino for their second round. But G was hardly going to clear the mortgage, only spending £20. So much fun was had and memories made, giving you both your final flings. Now it was time to truly focus, and when your adventure really begins. So here we are, it's finally here, the day we've all been waiting for. I really do hope it turns out to be everything you've wished for and more. You've been in this together and cherished each day. Every part has not been a dream. You've tackled the problems that have been thrown your way because you make such a cracking team. Some special people are missing today to see your journey start, but please remember that they will be forever present in your hearts. Please take the time to live for today as your marriage begins. Look around you and soak it all up, the moment that we are in. For this is where the magic starts, as you both say your vows. You pledge to spend your lives as one, because of the love that you feel now.
That was amazing. Thank you. So we've now come to the central, clearly the very pivotal point of their whole ceremony, where they're going to make their vows to each other, the vows that they've chosen and written to say to each other. So can I ask you to take a wee step forward this way? Lovely. And I'll come in behind you. Thank you. So now join your hands as you make your vows to each other. As you look at each other, you look at your other half who knows you and knows who you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow. As this flame grows in brightness and warmth, so do you both as you make your vows to one another. You're both promising to give your best self to one another, promising to trust and respect each other as an individual, and realising that your own interests, desires and needs are no less important than each's own. You both promise to share your time and attention and to always bring joy, strength and imagination to your relationship. You promise to keep yourself open to each other, encourage your dreams and shoulder each other's challenges. You both promise to grow alongside one another and are willing to face change in order to ensure your relationship stays alive and exciting. You both promise to be each other's partner and equal. You both promise to love one another in good times and in bad, completely and forever. Lauren, would you like to go first? Okay. If you'll say after me. I, Lauren Catherine Anderson,
I, Lauren Catherine Anderson,
accept you, Gary Alexander Mitchell,
accept you, Gary Alexander Mitchell,
in marriage
in marriage
as my husband,
as my husband,
and promise to love you
and promise to love you
more than any argument
more than any argument
or challenge we will ever face
or challenge that we may ever face
for the rest of our lives.
for the rest of our lives.
Gary. I, Gary Alexander Mitchell,
I, Gary Alexander Mitchell,
accept you, Lauren Catherine Anderson,
accept you, Lauren Catherine Anderson,
in marriage
in marriage
as my wife.
as my wife.
And I promise to love you more than any argument
And I promise to love you more than any argument
or challenge we will ever face
or challenge we'll ever face
for the rest of our lives.
for the rest of our lives.
Could I have the rings, please? That one. Okay. So you'll take Gary. Thank you. I'll hold this on for a moment. If you'll take Lauren's hand in yours. These rings are a symbol of your love for one another. They're an unbreakable bond between both of you. And they're a permanent and physical reminder of your love for one another and the vows that you wrote and have exchanged today. Please place the ring. And say after me, Gary. Lauren, I give you this ring
Lauren, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and my respect for you.
and my respect for you.
Oh, so there it is.
That one.
Right.
Gary, I give you this ring
Gary, I give you this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my love and respect for you.
as my love and respect for you.
And then it only remains for me to say the magic words, which I'm privileged to say, and that's Gary and Lauren. You are now married, you're husband and wife. And you know this? Fantastic. So, just for a moment or two, we're going to take time out to sign the marriage schedule. That's a register that most people would call the register. It's an extract. The lovely thing is that it's signed with the permanent ink within this pen that never fades off the page. So within 3 days, it marches off to Edinburgh. So if you signed a similar piece of paper in Scotland, that's still there in Edinburgh with your sugarly signature on it, because it usually is by this point in the proceedings. And it'll be there for all time for family and friends and descendants to come and see. I'll bring you. I'd like to finish with these words that Lauren and Gary chose. May your marriage bring all the exquisite excitements a marriage should bring. And may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you to know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not make the mountain less, but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. So let it be with you. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another and not fail in the little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of small faults. And if you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery, which is the awareness of one another's presence. No more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you're side by side, and warm and near when you're in separate rooms or even distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. And may you have love, and may you find it loving one another. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day, and I know you'll join with me in wishing them all the joy and all the love in the world. It's been a very real, very true ceremony, one that's reflected what's most important to them, which just means everything in the world, eh? So have a great time. You're going out there for snacks, apparently. And we're all staying here for a wee moment until that side goes out that door, that side goes out that door. Did you get all the instructions? In the meantime, if you're able, could you please stand? As I give you, and you, Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reasons why I seem so far away today. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, and I have moved and I've kept on moving. I've proved the points that I needed proving. Lost the friends that I needed losing. Found others on the way. Oh, and I have tried and I've kept on trying. Stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I have traveled hard with conscience flying somewhere with the wind. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher. Well, they were withered, now they've gone. But I'm steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaken and the kisses flow, well, I will dare.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding to welcome your top table. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honour to introduce your bride and groom. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tradition here at Seamull Hydro. Although the tradition has changed slightly for today, it offers your bride and groom the first challenge as a married couple. The object of the challenge is they pick up a bottle each, and it's to see who can empty their bottle first without destroying the champagne fountain. In these early stages of marriage, they'll require as much encouragement as you can give them. So what I want you to do is I want to hear all the girls cheering for the bride. Come on, girls. And all the boys cheering for the groom. It's quite even, so ladies, I think you need to do a wee bit better. So, on the count of three, we'll pick up the bottles. 3, 2, 1. Go! Ladies and gentlemen, it comes to that point in the evening where a few of the gents and the lady at the top table have been looking forward to your speeches. I'm sure you can give them a bit of encouragement before they start, ladies and gents. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know how difficult it is to stand up here and address a large room. So if you wouldn't mind giving full attention, laugh where required, cry if required, but your full attention would be very much appreciated. I'd like to introduce your first speaker for this evening. It's your father of the bride.
Obviously, welcome everybody to Lauren and Gary's special day, and we really appreciate everybody coming along to celebrate Lauren and Gary's day. Pat, Tommy, Pat's here by the way. Tommy's there. Linda. I managed to get that in the wrong order.
That's why we try to see me.
We're delighted to see you all here today, and we do appreciate you coming along. Briefly, I'd also like to thank Caitlin, the head bridesmaid. She's done a great job. It's Caitlin there. Worked really hard getting things ready, and supported by Matt in the corner there. I did a wee bit of help there. So, thanks everybody. Obviously, due to Lauren's work and that, there's a lot of NHS people in today, is there? Where are they? No, there's more than that. I'm retired NHS. Where's the retired NHS? So, any medical emergencies.
Head to that table. Don't go to that table.
Right, don't go to that. Thank you. Just like to see, I've got Aunt Barbara. Where's Aunt Barbara? Aunt Barbara, there's Aunt Barbara there. And I've got, well, that's my Aunt Barbara, that's my godmother. And we've got Aunt Betty, who's Linda's godmother. And I'm not giving any secrets away, but 166 years between them. So that's nice that I've made that long today. At the other end of the scale, we've got the Page boys and the Page girls. So we've got Callum. Where's Callum? Callum, where's Callum? Where is he? Right, Callum. There's Callum. We've got Charlie. Charlie, where's Charlie? There's Charlie there. And Noah. Where's Noah? Noah's there. And Marley. You get Marley there? Marley's sound asleep. And between them, we'll get 10 years between them. So if they do get out of hand, we've got a black belt in the room tonight, so if there's any problems, we've got Tommy there on standby. I don't know if you're up to dealing with it. You up to that, Tommy, are you? Too much? A night off. We'll give Tommy a night off. Just to mention a couple of people, we've got Pamela up from London. Where's Pamela? There's Pamela. Pamela's had a tough couple of years. Pamela's a professional dancer. And she's a dancer in London. So expect to see Pamela and me cutting some moves on the dance floor later on. And also, Peter there. Peter was me so well. Give it a wee fright beginning of the year. Peter is not a professional dancer. And hopefully, you go on the dance floor, Peter? Just to mention Ian here, my video man there. He was my wingman at the Stag. Yes, and if you've seen the video, you've probably seen Ian. Ian and I are usually at Somerset on a Saturday, and I've checked the menu, and there's no bovril today. I think at these places you get bovril, but there's no bovril now. So that's a brief introduction. So I'll move on to Gary. I'll not say too much about Gary because that's Robert's job to take through into Gary, but briefly our life with Gary and the family, obviously. He's been hanging about for 12 years. But briefly, what can you say about Gary? He's a nice guy. He's a nice, you agree, he's a nice guy? Yes. He's a terrible gardener. But he's a nice guy. So, I'm not letting any secrets out here, but Ant and Dec have been in touch about filming the next series, I'm a Celebrity, out of that garden. Think about it. Okie dokes. So, moving on. We're on to Lauren already. What can I say about Lauren? Smiling, caring, compassionate, lovely. That's the highest opinion I have. Yeah, Lauren was always, well, you know Lauren, she's always smiling. She was always smiling. And the day Lauren was born, the minute Lauren was born, believe it or not, she was smiling. She came out smiling. I was smiling. Linda was a bit distressed. To me, Lauren was a smile, and that's sad. So, and briefly, just another wee story about Lauren. When she was 15 or 16, I came into the house and there was an atmosphere. I've lived with 3 women, but I know that when there's an atmosphere, I know when there's something happening. And Linda said to me, she said, you need to speak to Lauren. And I said, oh, that doesn't sound good. There's something happening here. So I said, Dad, I need to speak to you. So I said, oh, everything's racing through your mind, 15, 16, she's had a few boyfriends. So she said the words that any dad with a teenage daughter dreads to hear. She says, Dad, I want a season ticket for Command. Luckily, it was a phase, and she moved on. So anyway, if you could join me to raise your glasses to Lauren and Gary, wish them all the best for the future. Oh, no, I'm not done it yet, wait a minute. Lauren and Gary.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now your bride, Lauren.
I've just got a few words I'd like to say, but I've left a paper I was going to read off in the room on my phone, so I do apologise. So just felt I wanted to say this today, just a short poem. So many loved ones not here on our wedding day, we know that you are not far away. How we wish you were here to share the fun and laughter that is in the air. Though we know you are looking down with your loving spirit all around. So today we light 12 candles all aglow. We take a moment so that you all know that we love and miss you, and know we are apart, that you are all around us and always in our hearts. And I'm just going to light a candle, and if every table there's somebody that's going to light a candle as well. We'll keep one of them burning right through the night.
Allow me no introduction, your groom, Gary.
Thanks a lot. So I just want to thank the same with behalf of my wife and I. Just want to thank you all for coming. It's been a brilliant day. Obviously the weather's amazing. It's been really good. Thank you for all your cards and all your gifts you have gave us. And I'd like to thank you and Linda for the greatest gift of all, and that's their beautiful daughter Lauren. Who I will look forward to unwrapping tonight. serious though. All serious now, I'd like to thank you and Linda to welcome into the family and everything I've done for me over the years. I just feel as if I've been one of the Anderson for 12 years since I've joined, so it's been absolutely brilliant. And thanks for everything I've done for the wedding. It's been absolutely amazing. And thank you for paying half it, because this place costs a fortune. You wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank my own mum and dad, just for everything I've done over and build up to the wedding. They've been absolutely amazing. I'd like to thank them for raising such a laid-back, handsome, modest son. This is something I never ever tell my family or my mum and dad or anything, because when they're like this, we don't even like cuddles. But I just want to tell them that I love them, and that was something I never ever tell them. 34 years I never ever told them that. And I just want to say to Trish and that, my brothers and sisters, that's why I'm the favourite. The next thing, just gifts, if we can get forward. Okay.
Did you go then, Gary? You didn't know where to go,
What are you going to do? So just thanks a lot to both families. It's been brilliant. I'd like to thank Karen, wherever Karen is. Karen, I'd like to thank Karen for your poem. If I knew it was that good, I'd got you to write my own speech. I'd like to thank all the ushers, my brothers, and Billy, Tommy, Davey, Billy, wherever he's are. Don't know what he's done today, but I'd quite like to thank us anyway. I'd like to give a special toast to one of them. My oldest brother was actually 50th birthday yesterday. So, could you do a wee toast to David? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
I like that. I'd like to thank the bridesmaids for looking after wee lad with keeping her calm and actually getting her to marry me. It's been quite a hard time. So can we have a wee toast? These all look gorgeous as well. Could you have a wee toast to the bridesmaid, please? And I need to say a special thanks to CJ for everything she's done up in the build up to the wedding, which I didn't actually realise how much it took till I came. I come up with it. For making me do the video for the hen do. And basically for being like a sister to me for the last 12 years. And I'd like to welcome into the family. And she'll fit into my family fine, because Caitlin's absolutely mental as well in my family. A wee bit of a serial killer in her. And next of all, to my lovely wife Lauren. I just want to say how beautiful she looks and how proud I am to be standing here. Just that you're an amazing person and I just love you to bits. We have different personalities. Sometimes I wake up grumpy, and some other times I just let her sleep. No, she is such an amazing person. I want to spend the rest of my life up with her, obviously. I just want to keep taking journeys and trips and making memories with her. It's been absolutely brilliant the last 12 years. She's the most loving, caring person I know, and she always puts others before herself, and I love that. She's absolutely gorgeous, and the 12 years has been absolutely brilliant, so I'm going to keep going. I love you so much, and even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but I actually love you more than my fur babies. I'd also like to thank Lauren for organising the full day, because I've actually done bugger all. I've turned up, didn't realise what she'd done, so I'd like to thank her for that. And the last few months I've been living with Monica for Friends, with our filofaxes and everything's been crazy. So I just want to say I love you, I'm proud of you, and let's keep making memories together. Can we have a wee toast at Dwight? Last one. Best man. I just want to thank Rob for everything he's done today, keep me calm the last 2 days. I'm pretty calm anyway, but keep me pretty calm. And for organising the stag do, even though he dressed me as a gimp. A gimp suit and done everything else to me. I took it easy in his best man speech. So I'm kind of hoping he does the same, but I don't think he will. And I think him being a teacher today, this won't be a best man speech. It'll be more a presentation or something like that. So that's me, that's me bye. So have a good day, everybody.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob, Uncle G's best man, and he's always wanted me to come, that, so I thought I would pay him his dues. Me and G have been, there's only 2 months between us, so we've kind of been close since birth. Grew up together, most weekends, seen each other, stayed together for about 10 years, and had a lot of good times and a few stories which we'll share with you throughout this. Like yesterday, nice relaxed day. We were chilling out, we were away fishing, and before we knew it, G's rod had broke. And in true G fashion, didn't worry about it, didn't panic, just take it in stride and dealt with it, and we moved on from there. Get back to the hotel room, nice and chilled, went in for a shower, come back out, and then what happened, G? Come back out, G was lying in the bed, belt in one horn, and that, another horn. Very good. Hugh and Linda, great family, great people, and thanks to G, I've known him for a very long time, because it takes a big man a lot of time to get things done. He doesn't do things in a hurry, he's so laid back, it's unbelievable. Bridesmaids, G did say they were stunning, totally agree with him, but also I've first hand seen the time and effort that they've put into things to try to make it such a special occasion, and it's been immense, honestly. I've done nothing in comparison. Lauren, just want to say as well, thanks immensely to you as well for taking Carolyn off my hands for quite a few hours. It's really appreciated.
Anytime.
A few weeks ago, G Stags, they said, and a bunch of boys that were there, great, really relaxed, positive, great atmosphere, and I know that the big man really enjoyed it. And I think you all kind of got to see the true guy that G is, awful laid back, up for a laugh, and unbelievably at home in this bad boy. Get on the dance floor later on, you'll see what happens. G as well, massive animal lover, very patient, calm, and incredibly vain. Looking through social media the last few weeks, there was only a few photos of him, he's tap off. Common interests throughout life, kind of like playing outside, being active, fishing, computer, and gymming. And all these things, because we're similar ages, we're very similar, and we're kind of like brothers, same wavelength with things, with tactics and strategy, always really good. We were on the same team, nightmare when we were against each other. A few kind of handbags and a few wee scraps, especially when we were younger. I was looking at all the computer games we used to play, again quite kind of tactful games, action games like Command Conquer, Pro Evo, Champ Manager. But I think for me the one that sums up G's personality the best has got to be Call of Duty. G was always a lone wolf. He was lying down, camouflaged, he had the heartbeat sensor, silent sniper, he had the perks that kept him off the radar for a few days so you didn't know where he was, and then he would just pop up. he always had a wee claymore to protect himself from behind. And I think that kind of sums G up quite well. Along with being very patient and calm as well, much to the disgust of the others who used to always send him abuse. Fishing, massive thing throughout the years, really inspired by like Dave, T, Louise, who used to take us away so many weekends. And like G was attacked by army ants really badly in his legs, shouldn't be laughing but he was. And but the one that kind of sticks in my mind has been away at Loch Herring. Me and G decided to go every night during the summer, fishing during the night for bream, be fine. I take a tent, G never, because you've got during the night. And as I said, he's an animal lover, really patient, calm. I've never seen him so agitated, angry, and he was close to the end because the midges were the worst midges we'd ever seen, and he never did tent. They were out all night, but also didn't help with what else happened. G had a rod in the water, fell asleep, got a wee bit of recovery, woke up to the great sound of the bite alarm flying off the reel, and G ran into the water to get it. Before he knew it, left leg still asleep, boom, straight into the water. Cold, wet, midges, an absolute nightmare. The most in the brink I've ever seen him because he is really calm and laid back. Been a few holidays with him. First one, far too young, went to Gran Canaria, and like 16, 17. Walking through the tomb one night, this group of lassies kind of surrounded us. Before we knew it, burnt bracelets were in our hall and started demanding money, and we were like, what's going on here? Said we're on the pine, they stepped back, in stepped all these guys, and then luckily we were kind of saved by an older guy who came in, diffused the situation, and led us away. We were 16, 17, really impressionable, trusted the guy. Before we knew it, straight into a dodgy gentleman's club. No nice. As soon as we get in there, split us up, we're at different ends of the room, and I can still remember looking around seeing G about 100 feet away, trying to talk, so we're always the same wavelength, talk to each other, devise a plan. So no long after that, heading out the front door, and we were kind of stopped, and I'm like, oh no, what's going on here? So G, thinking his feet as he quite often does, says, goes to the toilet and goes, I need to pee. Confusion in the kind of staff's face and stuff, start to talk between themselves, seem a wee bit kind of confused and then angry, and I'm like, what's going on here? And then eventually this guy comes over who speaks pretty good English, and he kind of spoke to him, came over to us, looked us up and down and went, you need to pee. So, went to the toilet and we flew out of there. Last holiday we were on was Turkey, and with the forays together, and we found this place outside, really good, great atmosphere, belly dancers, snakes, the whole lot. And we managed to get a table having a great laugh, and then we realised this is a gay bar. And G loved it obviously. So, no long after that, I'm looking at one of the dancers, and his clock's on, and he's staring at somebody, look round, and it's G, and I just see him putting his head down, his face changing, the colour draining from his face. And I look back at the guy, swaggers over to G with a smile on his face, gets behind G, starts grinding up and down him. Before we know it, tap off, oils his cell up in front of us, we're killing ourselves laughing, I'm just laughing because it's not me. Jumps up on top of G's chair for a photo. Do you remember what he said? What did he say?
Stay strong.
Stay strong. But again, G taking it in the kind of fashion he does, always up for a laugh, good humour, and just going with it. So, quick and short facts about G for throughout the years. Nickname was Sasha at school, all the way through school, because I look like a character out of kickboxer. Used to always eat chocolate wafer biscuits, which were called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. Check, can't get them anywhere. G has owned 2 cars, but has never driven. Because it takes him an age to get anything done. He loves a 3-hour bubble bath, and T will back me up on this, it's unbelievable, you've never seen it like it. He's got a weird relationship with toothpaste. I honestly don't know what you do with G. You go in after him, there's bubble bath, toothpaste over the mirrors, the walls, the tills, it's unbelievable. I still don't know what you do with it. He's got a few phobias. One of the phobias is heights. There was a wee bit apparent a few years ago at Go 8, we were flying through the assault course, and then there was a hold up for about 10 minutes. Folk are starting to get cold, and midges are coming out and stuff, and then there was a Wayne's group in front of us, so it must be them, and then we get closer to the front, and G's sitting on the platform for 10 minutes, building up the courage to jump off. But again, he got on with it and eventually done it. He hates karaoke and fat, just doesn't like it. He also hates hiccups with an absolute passion. He thinks there's no need, you're at it, you don't need to do it, don't do it around him. He's a modern day man, daily moisturises, anti-wrinkle cream, sunbeds as you can see. He loves a wee bit of concealer when it's needed, a wee bit of eyelash colour and that as well. There were over 100 different photos of G in social media when I was looking, of different photos of an unzipped hoodie. I stopped when I got to 100, didn't take me long. He was veggie for 3 months when he first started working in the abattoir, and he's also got an overgrown part of his body, which has been nicknamed throughout the years as the sand flicker. And if we get this on later on the dance floor, you might see it. And literally, he is a great Uncle G. So, Lauren married a great person, one of my best pals. However, it can take him a while to get things done, as you've maybe seen with the fact that it took him nearly a decade to propose. But I'm not shocked, because for me he's like the lone wolf, patient, stealthy, makes sure before committing, but when he commits fully. Maybe the old saying of kind of the best comes to those who wait. Lauren G, excited for you, I think you're a great team, supporting each other well, and wish you all the happiness, and I'm glad that my family and that will be a part of it as well. And to finish, I just kind of stumbled upon something that I think kind of summed up G's positive outlook in life, because he is one of the most positive guys I know. The glass is always half full with G, and that's one of the best qualities about him, in my opinion. He doesn't take things for granted and that as well. So, I just wanted to finish off by saying that please remember, everybody, just to count your blessings instead of your crosses, count your gains instead of your losses, count your joys instead of your woes, count your friends instead of your foes, count your smiles instead of your tears, count your courage instead of your fears, count your health instead of your wealth, and love your neighbour as much as yourself. Can everybody please stand? Join me in a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all had a wonderful day so far, and a special welcome to any evening guests that have just joined us. But if I can ask you now to please be upstanding and put your hands together as we welcome onto the floor for the first dance as man and wife, the new Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell, everyone!
Get so high. understand me when everything I do is wrong. You give me love and consolation. You give me hope to carry on. And you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Oh, your love to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Wait,
Everyone come and join us on the dance floor. This one is by Whitney Houston.